Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone's doing well. Today is Sunday, February 23rd. I think it's I'm pretty sure. Sunday, the 23rd of February, 2025. But whenever my reading finds you is when the message is meant for you. My readings are timeless. All right, we're going to just get right into things, okay, you guys? I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we'll just get into the cards. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. We're going to start with this Kipper. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have? Ooh, for the collective. What? Y'all, sudden wealth in a house just flipped right out. This is great energy here, you guys. Somebody could be born November 20th, or something could have happened in November of 2020. Yeah, you could be here, you could be in high honor here, collective. Whether you are aware of this or not. What other energy do you have for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What other? Oh. Thief. So you could be in high honor. You could be having sudden wealth and a house coming in here, collective, that somebody took. Now, this could be ending in 2024. You can see we've got 2024 here, or is it backwards? Whatever. It's mirrored, so I'll have to flip the video before I upload it. And I just want to say, you guys, thank you for being patient with me. There's been some issues uploading my videos because I want them to be in 4K, and 4K takes longer to upload. And then on top of that, when there's any even minor edits, it takes forever. Like the other day I tried to upload a video and it would not upload in like a 28-hour period. So I actually had to upload it in its original form, which was mirrored. Okay, so you have to forgive me. Thanks for being patient with me. I appreciate it. And also, while I'm speaking, please remember these are collective general messages. Okay, so this is not a personal reading. However, and not everything in the reading is going to resonate, and that's okay. So just take what belongs to you, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what other messages do you have here for the collective? Gift. I love this energy for you guys. Something could have happened November 17th, 2024. To be like 1000% exact here, I'm just giving you guys dates. Something could have happened 11, or could be happening in November, this coming November. But something could have happened also November 17th, or November 20th, or November 24th. We have journey. Something also could have happened in October 11th, October 17th, 20th, or 24th. Goodness, I feel like I'm on the verge of being tongue-tied. One more message here for the collective before we clarify. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, okay. These two came out together. I was just going to put them back and say one, but there's a reason why these came out together. I trust Spirit 1000%. So there could have been a passing, leaving you in high honor. Now, you may need to take a journey here. I'm sure I showed this to you guys, but let me just make sure. You may be needing to take a journey here, or you were supposed to take a journey in regards to somebody's passing. And I don't know if this happened or not, but there was a gift that somebody took from you in the form of sudden wealth and a house. But let's not get it twisted. You are the one in high honor. Somebody did not like this. Now, you guys have to forgive me. For some reason, all of a sudden, I'm tongue-tied. right, let's put these back. Yeah, somebody could be in despair. All right, we're gonna use my rainbow deck and see what comes out. All right, so with this rainbow deck, you guys, I do not shuffle these in a traditional way and have the cards flip out, because too many cards stick together and flip out, and it makes the message weird. So it's too many cards and it just is too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blindly pull from this deck. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some clarification for sudden wealth? What do we need to know about sudden wealth? Document. This was sticking out with document. False accusations. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. There could be a document about false accusations here in regards to yourself and sudden wealth, collective. What else do we need to know about sudden wealth? This was their plan. My goodness. You guys see how many cards are here, right? I actually have a whole new, this deck's older, but I have a whole new set of cards, like 300 more cards coming. And because I love using my decks, the messages are so clear. So there's a document here about, there was a plan, all right, to make false accusations. This could have been in a document to somehow take sudden wealth from you. And somebody could have passed away and left you a gift. All right. And somebody went on this journey here to steal this gift from you. Let's clarify sudden wealth. Can I get one more? Somebody could drink a lot, or they're a bartender. Okay. Clarify house. DUI. This Spirit said this goes under sudden wealth. Okay, so somebody could have lied and said that this was their plan to make false accusations about you. They could have said you go to bars all the time, you have DUIs. They could have said these false accusations in a document. This was their plan to take this sudden wealth. Can I get one more for sudden wealth? Yeah, they're still asleep. They could have said this about you even. They could have said, you know, you're a drunk, that you can't handle something. Perhaps was this sudden wealth? Clarify house. Hold on, I'm going to shuffle these a little bit here. All right, clarify house. Trying to keep you quiet, collective. So whoever took this house and this sudden wealth from you could be trying to keep you quiet about this. You may know. Clarify house. These people are not of the light. This was their plan. Clarify house. Clarify house. It's time to call back your energy, collective. Remember, I just heard, remember where you come from. This is very important. Clarify house. Neighbor. There could be something to do with a neighbor, either where you live now or a neighbor to this house. Clarify house. Poisoned food or drinks. Your neighbor could have poisoned your food or drinks. This could have been part of somebody's plan who's not of the light, who's still asleep. This could be why they're trying to keep you, or this is how they're trying to keep you quiet. So, oh my goodness. Clarify thief. I'm sorry, you guys. Lied in court on the record. So some thief here who's trying to keep you quiet lied on the record here in court. They're doing everything they possibly can to keep you quiet and lie and make false accusations on you. Clarify thief. Clarify thief. Birth certificate. Somebody could have done something with someone's birth certificate. This was part of the plan. Clarify thief. Yeah, liar says. So they lied in court. They made false accusations. They are not of the light. This was their plan. Their plan was just to slander you, basically. Poison you when you wouldn't stay quiet. And they lied in court on you here. They could have lied on a birth certificate. Somebody could have stolen your birth certificate or had a copy of your birth certificate or something to that effect. It's time for you to call back your energy, collective. It's time for you to set some boundaries with these people if you haven't already. I'm assuming that I'm getting really that you're not talking to these people. Clarify thief. We have your family, or you broke up with them, so they tried to destroy your life or your job. So either you broke up with this person, or this clearly says your family. So you could have stopped talking to your family, and they wanted to destroy your life because of this. So they started lying on you. They could have recruited a neighbor to put something in your food or drink. Clarify thief. Coerced. They could have coerced this neighbor. They could have coerced a neighbor to lie on you. Clarify thief. Loss of life. This is, you guys, I can't make this up. Poison food or drinks to the point where they wanted you to lose your life. Oh my gosh. We are solving crimes over here. Gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. If this is your situation, I actually have somebody that's a I think she's a subscriber, or he. I think it's a she. But I actually had somebody comment that this actually happened to them. If this is you, this is your situation, comment again if you don't mind. This is crazy. I know that I think it's a she, mentioned that her neighbor tried to do something to her food or drinks. And this was somebody's plan to keep her quiet. So, and it was because of, I think, an inheritance. Anyway, I'm so sorry to anybody that's going through this. Clarify gift. Need help. Clarify gift. Motive. So somebody's motive was to keep you quiet. They had a plan. They needed help, so they contacted somebody's neighbor to poison their food or drink. Clarify gift. Clarify gift. Hold on, let me shuffle these, you guys. Anytime I try to pull and a card doesn't easily come out, I shuffle them because that's just what I do. Okay, clarify gift. Somebody with the letter Q in the beginning of their first, middle, or last name could be involved. Clarify gift. This was the ultimate betrayal. Ultimate betrayal by your family. Your family was involved in this, you guys. Clarify gift. This could be somebody in your family could be a heavy drinker or said you were a heavy drinker. This person could be, this person Q, who could be one of your neighbors, could be a heavy drinker. Clarify gift. They could be an angry person. They could be angry and be trying to cause you some loss of life. They were coerced to do this. Clarify journey. Won't let go of the past. So whoever this is that did this in your family won't let go of the past. Clarify journey. Clarify journey. Can't sleep, paranoid, in their head. Actions backfired. So somebody went on a journey here. A plan to make false accusations, perhaps about you being a drunk, having a DUI, saying you're still asleep, that you're not of the light. They could have been saying you were doing dark things behind the scene. Somehow somebody like lied on the record. They could have lied on a document because they were trying to keep you quiet about some sort of money, sudden wealth, even a house, some type of real estate or assets. These people will, or person will not let go of the past. They had a motive and a plan to do something here, possibly with a birth certificate. They lied about something. They could have lied about you being their child or something. So, yeah, there could have been a whole thing happening here, but their motive here was to lie about something. And this was definitely your family. You could even have an ex involved in this. Somebody was coerced into this ultimate betrayal. Somebody could be heavily drinking right now because they're angry that whatever happened didn't work, and they're paranoid. They can't sleep. They're in their head about what they've done and their actions backfiring. Clarify journey. Something to do with a credit card. They could have paid Q with a credit card. Clarify journey. There's emails. In this ultimate betrayal there could be information in a credit card or emails. Clarify journey. Heartbroken. This heavy drinker is heartbroken. Because whatever they tried to do by coercing somebody here, to perhaps a neighbor, to poison your food or drinks, didn't work. They wanted you to have a loss of life. Somebody went on a journey to take your person, wants to be like you. Wow. All right. Let's clarify coffin. Hold on. I'm just shuffling these up a little bit now that I can. Okay. Clarify coffin. Forensics. Oh my goodness. What? Somebody may have had to do some sort of forensics in regards to a passing. Clarify coffin. Job or business. Somebody made it their job to plan a motive to keep you quiet, collective. I can't with this energy. Like, clarify coffin. Hold on. Clarify coffin. Co-signer. So somebody worked together with this person. There could be somebody who co-signed on a credit card. Somebody involved in this could be a co-signer on a credit card. There could be forensics that have been being looked into here on credit card or emails in regards to a passing. Clarify coffin. There could be some information about a phone call. There could be forensics in regards to phone calls, emails, credit card. Somebody's heartbroken. They could have wanted your person, so they wanted to get rid of you. They could have coerced your person to create some sort of loss of life here. Whoever did this is angry. They could be angry they didn't get away with this. Clarify coffin. Falsely accusing you of crimes, false police reports. They could have tried to get your ex to make false police reports on you, or they did. Whoever is this thief did this. Clarify coffin. Stay balanced and stay grounded. collective. You may have a slight idea of what transpired here, but I'm getting that you don't probably even know the half of it, which is, if you just know this part, this is disgusting. Hold on, let me move these over. I don't understand why people go to these links. I'll never understand it. I don't understand why anybody ever does anything that could be mean to another person. Maybe I'm just very Pollyanna-ish and I'm just living in a fantasy world, but I could never do anything to destroy someone's life. I could never be mean to somebody else. If anything, I'm trying to lift people up and be kind and caring and loving to people. And so it's really hard for me to even get into this energy to understand how somebody could do this. Sorry guys, I'm just moving everything over because I'm running out of space. I need to clarify high honor, so. All right. Whew. Let's clear. Hold on, let me shuffle these. I'm not taking any of these if they fall out. I'm just shuffling them. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify high honor. Pressing charges. So you could be pressing charges on these people, or somebody's pressing charges. Somebody did some forensics here. Somebody may have said, you know, I need help. I can't let go of the past. This is now on the record. Somebody was trying to keep you quiet. This was their motive. Just say that you're not of the light. Make false accusations on you. Not only did they make false accusations on you, but they falsely accused you of crimes. These crimes could have had to do with a credit card or a job or a business. This was the ultimate betrayal by somebody who could be a heavy drinker. Or it could be somebody in your family that wants your person or just wants to be like you. Clarify high honor. Text, calls, messages, emails. So there's definitely some information here in regards to somebody's job or business, and text, calls, messages, emails. Clarify high honor. Blackmail. Somebody could have forensically looked into somebody's phone calls, emails, credit card statements, text, calls, messages, emails, and they were trying to blackmail somebody. This could be somebody you were on a credit card with, or somebody who co-signed on a credit card for you. This was the ultimate betrayal. It's time to call back your energy. Clarify high honor. Clarify high honor. Trust in the divine, collective. Remember, trust in the divine, okay? Stay balanced. Get grounded if you're not. Stay grounded. Because this information that's going to be coming to you is a lot. Clarify high honor. Yep. Come through, Spirit. The law. Trust in the divine and the law. This is going to be coming through for you, collective. You're going to be finding out something about this blackmail. You could already know you were being blackmailed. This could have been this cosigner that you were on a credit card with or something. You could have shared a credit card with somebody. This cosigner could have tried to do something with your job or business, phone calls, falsely accusing you of crimes. You may be heartbroken over this. Clarify high honor. Whatever happened here, whatever forensics came through, you're in high honor. Yeah, this person is trying to destroy your life, and the law is going to be coming in and letting you know this, if they haven't already. All right, let's keep going. All right. Got all these crystals on my decks over here and they're falling off. Hold on, let me move them. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some clarification for sudden wealth? This document, plan, false accusations about someone being a drunk. We have merit making, goodness, humaneness, morality. Somebody was saying something about your morality, like you had low morals. Maybe maybe this is meaning that you actually have more morals here. That you didn't do this. Now someone's depressed, or okay. Someone could have said in a document that you were depressed, you were a paranoid individual. These were part of the false accusations. Clarify false accusations. I'm actually just going to go through and clarify all of these, you guys. Readiness, preparation, arrangement. This was somebody arranged this. They could have arranged this. These false accusations, they could have made this plan here to say in a document that you were depressed, you were paranoid. Anything we need to know about this plan or this document? That's too many. Dang. Hold on, y'all. Clarify plan document. Nightmare. This person could have said that you were suffering. Yes, you were suffering with depression. You were suffering with paranoia. That you had nightmares. You were a dark individual, and you were not of the light. Wow. This was their plan. They said this in documents, you guys. All right, let's clarify trying to keep you quiet. What do we need to know about trying to keep you quiet? This was a schedule. This was a plan. Look at what it says down here, you guys. Plan. This was the way that they were going to manage this. So, all right. Let's see what else. What do we need to know about this neighbor and food or drinks being poisoned? This could have been somebody that was an enemy that you should distrust. Look at this, you guys. It says third wheel, but down here it says distrust, enemy. Wow. Clarify thief. What do we need to know about this thief? Sweet dreams in reverse. This says, so it's that they're not comfortable, they're not satisfied with something. They're not having sweet dreams. This thief is not having sweet dreams because they lied in court. What do we need to know about any of this information? This birth certificate, this liar, this family that you stopped talking to, that coerced somebody to create some sort of loss of life. This thief. What else do we need to know? What do we have here? I can't say this word, but somebody wanted to harm you. They could have wanted to harm you by lying or poisoning you or coercing somebody to harm you. This is sad. Clarify gift. What do we need to know about this gift? Stalking, sneak peek, watching. Somebody, this is clarifying need help, motive, ultimate betrayal, heavy drinker, and angry. Gift. So somebody was stalking. They said they needed help with stalking somebody. That they had a motive. This was the ultimate betrayal, you guys. What else do we need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else do we need to know? This was this motive to take this gift. Now they want mercy. So this thief wants mercy for this motive to stalk you, for this ultimate betrayal. They could be heavily drinking, angry. They want somebody to reach their hand out and help them. This could be literally your parents, you guys. They want support. It was in reverse. So you could be saying, these are no parents of mine. I'm not going to give them any care. I'm not going to give them any aid. I'm not giving them any support. This was the ultimate betrayal. You guys, I have chills all over my body. Anything else we need to know about this heavy drinker? This heavy drinker that's angry. Friendship in reverse. Team, connection, network. So they networked with people. They could have networked with your friends. They could have lost this group of people that they were working with friendship in reverse. Clarified journey. So we have memory, remembrance, commencement, reunion. So they could be wanting to have some type of reunion with you now. You could just be like, well, this is all memories. They could be wanting to have like a reunion and like act like everything is all cool, but they won't let go of the past. Clarified journey, won't let go of the past. We have stop, break, pause, stagnation. So you could be being called to, now wait, let me go back here. So somebody could be needing help here. This is why they want a reunion. They want you to, they know that you're a caring, kind person, and they want you to give them some type of mercy or charity. This could be your parents that teamed up with these people. They could have stopped this ultimate betrayal or paused it. Clarify emails. We have hate, curse, misfortune, catastrophe. So they could have stopped whatever this ultimate betrayal was because they could see some sort of misfortune or catastrophe coming in for them. Or not, and this just turned into a mess, a catastrophe, some type of serious misfortune. This is why they want aid. This is why they want mercy. They want help. They want you to be their friend. After here, they were stalking. Clarify coffin, forensics. Clarify coffin. What do we need to know about coffin? Live and learn. This says experience, development, and training. So there could have been a trained forensic person who worked on this, who it was their job and to figure out what was going on here, to learn more about what was happening. Oh, in regards to this family, it could have been their job to look into a family, a home, look into the background of a family and who is in high honor in this family. They could have looked into your family's credit cards. They could have looked into your family's emails, phone calls, text messages. They could have found out that they were blackmailing you and now they're pressing charges. The law found out that they were blackmailing you and trying to destroy your life, collective. So whoever did this forensics is pressing charges now because you're in high honor. Wow. They were trying to gain something. They could have done this for profit. Do you see that word at the very bottom? It says profit. They were trying to cultivate this situation, find something. And it also says conclusion. They were trying to profit off of this. And this is the conclusion the law has come to. Whoa. These people are stressed now. They could be having lack of sleep, headaches. What else do we need to know about this coffin situation? Yeah, this was their desire. They wanted extravagance. They wanted money. They wanted to be able to live a good life off your back, collective, and now they're stressed. They falsely accused you of crime so they could have some type of extravagant lifestyle. Clarify high honor. What do we need to know about high honor? Holy Spirit, holy angels, what do we need to know about high honor? Self-esteem, self-worth, ego, and pride. So what I'm getting from this, though, is this is your energy. Clarifying high honor. You need to have self-worth. You need to have self-esteem. Maybe you've been too nice to these people and you're too kind, and you need to actually not break down and come from a place of actually ego. Because if you are one of those people like me who don't live in a place of, or come from act from a place of ego, like some people do, that's all they do is act from a place of ego, right? I actually am one of those people that looks at my actions before and how I respond to things before I actually do. So I make sure I'm not coming from a place of being egotistical. And so sometimes when people are very self-aware, especially when it's in regards to your family, we can break down really easily and be like, well, they're my family, or they helped me in the past, 35 years ago, or whatever the situation is. Okay. Just because I'm stating something doesn't mean that's your situation. I'm just making, examples here. So you could be in high honor and you could be needing to understand that you have worth. You are worth something here, collective. You need to have a self-esteem. These people could have tried to break you down with blackmail, but you need to continue to trust in the divine. Okay? Trust in the divine. Trust in the law. I'm so sorry. But let's not get it twisted. These people were trying to destroy your life. Stay balanced. Stay grounded. Clarify high honor. Donation, pray. Yeah, pray, collective. Pray. Stay balanced. Stay grounded. Pray. Clarify high honor. What else do we need to know about pressing charges? Have self-love, collective. Pray. Have self-love. Have some self-esteem. Have self-worth. Have self-concern. Self-healing. Independence. You can do it. You can do it, collective. If you've been through the situation where you've been blackmailed, where you have been perhaps poisoned even, false accusations spoken over you, even somebody going on the record, somebody signing documents, somebody saying you are not of the light, somebody trying to keep you quiet, call back your energy. Have self-love, self-worth, self-concern. Pray, stay balanced. Trust in the divine and trust in the law. Yeah, these people were wearing masks, but this was in reverse. So this deception, these masks have been ripped off. Okay? Let's just say it how it is. Whatever these people were doing, they could be saying, oh, well, we were just pretending, or some stupid stuff. We have daydream, optimism, illusion, delirious. So these people's masks have been ripped off. They're now being, the illusion has been shattered. These people could just be like delirious now because charges are being pressed on them. One more for high honor. They could be wanting to compromise now or come to an agreement. They may want to reconcile and show you some type of consideration. Again, why do people do this to themselves? I don't get it. I mean, the only thing that I can even begin to think is that perhaps they had nothing to lose at this point. You know, if you have nothing to lose, if you're like, I just don't get it. I still don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not going to even try to understand it because it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's move on. Y'all, this yerba mate blueberry, the blueberry and orange is so good, you guys. I actually stopped drinking coffee because this is like so much better, and then I don't have to like have cream. It's tea, and it's naturally caffeinated and organic, but it's so good. And this one has 120 calories. They have a peach one that's only 20 calories, but and no, don't ask. I'm not sponsored. I would love to be, but I'm not sponsored by them. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to go next? Let's use this deck. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do we need to know about this sudden wealth, this document, this plan? Somebody was provoking and somebody was poking the bear. They could have been provoking you. They could have said that you were depressed, you were paranoid, and so they made a plan here. This enemy made a plan here to provoke you. They wanted a negative reaction, so they were poking the bear. They wanted to, this is considered reactive abuse. So whatever the situation is, maybe, you should look at this and be like content with whatever the situation is, because the law is involved now. Satisfied with the current state, even if it's not good. These people could just be content now because whatever they did didn't work. Clarify sudden wealth, false accusations, plan. One more. One more for sudden wealth. Deny. Doesn't want to claim you in public. So again, somebody could have denied something here. They could have denied that they did this. They could have denied these false accusations. They could have denied that they called you paranoid and depressed. They could have denied that you were of the light and that they even said that you weren't. They could have denied they were poisoned, that somebody poisoned you or coerced somebody to poison you. Clarify, house. This was just because somebody was selfish. Somebody did this because they were selfish. Clarify, house. They wanted this house. Ooh, could be a karmic male. This could be a karmic male in your family who lied. They could have called you a trollop. So they said oh, okay. So not did you just sleep around, but you slept around for material items or money. So this karmic male could have thought you were nothing. So they coerced a neighbor to poison you. This could have been their neighbor they coerced to poison you to cause you some loss of life. Or it could have been your neighbor. Clarify, house, because they wanted a house. This was the ultimate betrayal here. Again, we already have betrayal. Throws you under the bus. This karmic male threw you under the bus because they were selfish and they wanted this house. They wanted this sudden wealth. They could have tried to deny that you were even their child. Didn't I say that earlier? This person could be a thief. This person could feel not good enough. This person in your family. There could be a female detective that found all this out about this thief in your family. Now we're getting somewhere. Clarify, thief. Clarify, thief, please. On the record, birth certificate. Denied. Ooh. The poser. Wishy-washy. Faking a happy relationship online or in public. So this thief could have been faking a happy relationship here. They're really wishy-washy, whoever this person is that's in your family. They could have been the ones, again, that stalked you. Now they could need aid. I'll tell you what. I don't think my family has a channel, has this channel. But I'll tell you what, if this was my family and they did this to me, I'm sorry, but there would be absolutely no way on God's beautiful earth that I would ever be cool with these people ever again. And if they thought that they could come in and be cool with me and try to be like, oh, here, I'll whatever, or I was selfish, I threw you under the bus because of blah, blah. No. Beat it. That's what I would say. I would not open the door. I would not answer the phone. I would not respond to their emails. I would march my ass down to an attorney and be like, no. This person has, it says sexual only, but this person has no real emotions. So they're probably not going to come towards you. They could come towards you and be lying and be wishy-washy, or they could have lied to a female detective, were wishy-washy. They could have been posing like they have a beautiful relationship and they don't. Okay, one more for thief. Now remember, thief, we've got care, family. Trickster, uses your friends to get to you. So this person could have gone to your friends and tried to use them against you. This female detective could have found out about this betrayal, this selfish karmic in your family, lying on you. This person could have, again, this person in your family could have spent 40 hours a week trying to blackmail you because they forgot your phone records or emails or bank statements, credit cards. So jilted, left at the altar, runaway bride or groom. So again, you could have an ex involved in this that tried to use your friends too. This karmic male in your family could have worked with your ex that you left that was like jilted and mad. Clarify gift. Because they were having money issues. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That was their motive. Clarify gift. Leech. Annoying, won't leave you alone. This person, you could have tried to like break up with this person for a long time and they just wouldn't go. They wouldn't leave you alone. They could have been stalking you because you're Miss Perfect. Miss or Miss, Mr. Perfect. Clarify gift. Somebody could have given this ex a gift for this motive to ultimately betray you because they needed help. Stalking you. We have not on the menu. Doesn't want kids. What does that mean? I don't know. Somebody, you may have been with this person and you may have left them because they didn't want kids or something to that effect. They could have said you were a false spiritual person. They could have taken your ideas. Clarify gift. One more for gift. One more for gift. Thank you. This person could have just been a convenient friend. They were not a true friend to you. Clarify journey. Envy. Somebody could have envied you. They were jealous of your success. This could have been why they won't let go of the past. They might not be able to sleep now. Lesson at hand. So this is a lesson at hand for everybody. They were a gold digger. They value money over love. So this person was envious of you because they think they're better than you. Wait, they think you're better than them. Sorry. That you're Miss Perfect. This is why they wouldn't leave you alone, because they were maybe obsessed with you. This could be why they were stalking you. They could have been working with your family for this betrayal, for this plan, this motive. They could have been part of lying on a document, a false accusations on documents. They could have even slandered you. Clarify journey. They could have talked down to you. This person was just a gold digger. They valued money over love. Whoa. Canceled, and there's too many there. Canceled. Canceling plans with you. Somebody could have talked down to you, canceled plans with you. Maybe they never would go out with you. They could have traveled without you. They were condescending anytime you asked them about this. This was because they were envious. They were jealous. They could have been jealous of your journey, your job, or your business. But whatever the situation is, this female detective found information out about these people lying, these thieves that took this sudden wealth in this house, that worked with your friends, that were jilted, that were adults that act like children. Clarify a coffin. Family demands, career or relationship choices. So this adult that acts like a child could have been jealous of your career or relationship choices, the fact that you were in demand. Clarify coffin. So they co-signed to do this. They were checking your phones or your email. This is ratchet. So yeah, they were, I don't like that word, but whatever. Checking your phone and emails. Yeah, you could have been fed up. You could have known this was going on. Or they could have been done with being Mr. Nice Guy, so they decided to switch up on you. Clarify coffin. They could have been easily triggered. Clarify coffin. Stalker, an insecure male or female. This person could have been stalking you. So they were fed up. They were easily triggered. They were checking your emails and your text, your phone calls. They could have been watching you at your business. And this was because they were a gold digger, but they had money issues. They had money issues because they were too busy stalking you. They could have taken money in order to do this betrayal, to lie and say that you took money for sleeping around, looking for something for free. So you could have felt like this person was around you or with you because they wanted something for free. Clarify high honor. You could have worked hard and paid for this person's like rent or car payment or something. This person could think everybody wants them. They're conceited, so they could feel like they should be getting something for free. They think everybody wants them. Like they're in high honor. They could have said this about you. They could be confused, or they were trying to confuse you. They could have been trying to confuse you. They were with you, right? Around you. But they acted like they want you, but they talked about other people that they were interested in, or like their exes. They could have even been talking to their exes on social media. This person was inconsistent with you, hot and cold. Clarify high honor. Yeah, they could have been hooking up with other people is why. Literally. They were maybe trying to replace you, and this was confusing to you. You were like, why are you talking about other people? It's because they were hooking up with them. Clarify high honor. And you're in high honor. You're like, what the F? This thief. So This person could have literally been a thief. They could have stole from you. You guys could have had different beliefs or interests when it came to politics, or beliefs that interfered with the relationship. Caution. A karmic person is resurfacing. So this person may be trying to resurface because they know you're in high honor. You're going to be getting something. This person could be like entitled. They could say you were entitled. They could have said you were entitled, that you live a privileged life and treat everyone like crap. One more for high honor. This could be a karmic family member. This karmic family member could have said you were a thief. They could have said you're entitled. One more. Annihilate. Intentions to destroy or remove someone from the picture. And what is the last card we have in high honor? Trying to destroy your life. You guys, I cannot make this up. 2 decks. This person in your family was trying to annihilate you. Trying to destroy your life. And now the law knows. This is sad. Call back your energy. Just continue to do that. All right, where are we at? Okay, you guys, I am going to get some signs, and then I have a new oracle deck I want to read from. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what signs are involved in this? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. What signs are involved? Now, this could be your sign. This could be their sign. Anyone involves sign. Cancer. Gemini. What other signs collective for the collective? Virgo. I'm really picking up Leo. Oh my God, y'all. Look at that. And Aries too, like heavy Aries I'm getting in this. Virgo again. Taurus. Aries. Let's get one more. I think we've got them all. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Scorpio, Leo again, and Virgo again. There's like 4 of each cards in here, you guys. So, Scorpio. The other ones came out already. Okay. All right, let's read from this deck. This deck is beautiful. It's called Mystics Imaginarium Oracle Deck. I just got it today. Well, it came in the mail a few days ago, but I just got it out of the mail today. And the cards, the imagery is beautiful on these cards, you guys. So I'm excited to use it. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. I think I explained in another video that I have a whole box of oracle cards somewhere, and I literally, when I moved, I put them, I don't know what happened to the box, and I'm kind of sad, so I'm slowly but surely buying new cards. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we just get one of these cards as a final positive message? Just one message, one positive message for the collective in regards to this reading that they could use as a final positive message to close out their reading. There we go. The kingdom is within me. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can actually see. The kingdom is within me. Look at this card, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Somebody could be born in August, or this has got 8 on it. So I'm really picking up karma from this. What goes around comes around. All right. And it's an easy book to find the cards. Okay. Card number 8 carries a profound revelation, reminding us that the kingdom of eternal grace, often referred to as heaven, resides within each of us. A closer examination of the word heaven reveals its origin in the phrase "heaved up," subtly alluding to its location within the head. This connection leads to the realization that heaven is intricately linked to the powerful faculty of imagination. This card invites you to rest deeply in the profound knowing that you carry within you the codes of paradise, and they are imprinted within your consciousness field. Drawing this card signifies a special moment of celebration and affirmation. Your higher self beckons you to embrace this truth wholeheartedly and to recite the following affirmations. The kingdom of heaven lies within me. I possess all the keys to the kingdom of heaven. My Father and I are one. These affirmations serve as keys to unlock profound divine potential that lies within you. As you engage in this exercise, you are likely to experience profound shifts and upgrades in your consciousness. By affirming your connection to the kingdom of heaven within, you align with the boundless spiritual resources and wisdom residing at your core. Pulling this card reminds you of your inherent divine nature and the limitless potential that lies within your consciousness. It encourages you to acknowledge and celebrate the kingdom of heaven residing within, accessible through the power of your imagination and your awareness. This card is an invitation to embrace your divine heritage and tap into wellspring of grace and wisdom that flows eternally within you. Today is the day to deeply celebrate the realization that heaven resides within your own head. Your own consciousness heaven is a vibrational state. What a joy celebration it is to remember that heaven is not an external place. When you truly realize this, you become enlightened and all spiritual power is yours. And again, this affirmation is, the kingdom of heaven lies within me. I possess all the keys to the kingdom of heaven. My Father and I are one. So, remember, collective, you are of high honor. The kingdom of heaven lies within you. You possess all the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Your Father and you are one. All right? So remember that. And this can shift upgrades in your consciousness profoundly. All right? So, all right, you guys, I really hope that this reading has helped bring some clarity to whatever it is that you're going through. I do not envy anybody who is going through this. I'm really sorry that this is happening and to you and your situation with perhaps your family and or friends or ex. I wouldn't wish this situation on anybody. So I really truly will say a prayer for you, and I mean that. I actually do say prayers for people. So I'm going to include you in my prayers today. And I'm going to hope and pray that this situation works out for you, and that with the least amount of trauma, hoping that you will endure the least amount of trauma possible from whatever the situation is that you've experienced. I may actually do a part 2 to this. Just because this is a very heavy reading. It tears me up inside to think that somebody could actually be going through this. And I know if I'm pulling these cards, someone's going through it. So I just want to tell you how much you are loved. Don't let anybody tell you anything different, okay? Remember, anybody who's trying to create any type of hardship in your life isn't worth your time or your energy. Call back your energy, okay? And trust in the divine. And trust in the law. Remember, we have female detective and the law. So, these people perhaps are being watched. They may even be going to jail. This is why I want to do a part 2. All right, you guys. I love you guys so much. Please do like the reading, and I would love to have you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.